welcome back to my channel, Diamond Painting with Anxiety. I'm Karen and I'm really glad you stopped by. If this is your first time watching my channel, welcome. If you're a regular here, then welcome to you too. So today we are going to do an unboxing, and this is an unboxing that I'm pretty excited about because this is the very first time that a company has requested that I do a review on their product. Now, I want to say a couple of things about that. That's pretty cool for me in a couple of different ways. First of all, it's pretty cool because it's my first one. Second of all, it's pretty cool because I am such a small channel. When Alvina sent me the email, actually it wasn't an email, she commented on one of my videos and said, beautiful painting, and then, you know, as she has done with so many other YouTube creators right now, she asked if I would like to try one of their products and do a review. So that's cool that she was willing to have me do it because I'm such a small channel. But also, at the time she asked me to do it, I had like 198 subscribers. I think now I'm getting close to 205, so I'm definitely one of the small fry. And the other cool thing about that is what I've gathered kind of from listening to some of the videos and stuff, and from what I experienced when I started emailing with her back and forth. I think what happened is one of the other creators recommended me to do this review. So that's pretty cool too. That's really an honor to me that one of the other creators gave her my name, if that's how she got it, and I believe it probably was. So if you were the one that recommended me, thank you. I want to thank Victoriasmoon and Alvina for giving me the chance to do my very first review. And so with that being said, without further ado, let's get into this. Okay, so this is how it came. It definitely came DHL. I ordered this, geez, I think it was about a week ago. Because this is a review, probably at the end of this video, I will tell you exactly when I ordered it and how many days it took, but I forgot to look that up. I'm normally not a review channel, but I don't know, maybe I should work on it and maybe I should become a review channel. But this came DHL. I want to say that it took about a week, but we'll find out. Like I said, I'll tag it on to the end of this video. Gonna get into this. Looks like it's got my invoice taped on the outside. I don't know, you might have just got a glimpse of my address. So, my end here is a little bit crunched. Again, that's probably has more to do with the shipping provider than it does, you know, the company itself. I mean, it seems like a pretty sturdy box. It's kind of crinkled right here in the middle, so hopefully that won't affect anything. It's a pretty box. I mean, it says, you know, I know you've seen this on other channels, but this is my first time. So, you know, it says DIY 5D diamond painting. Has some cool pictures. I love these pretty pink flowers. It's a pretty box. Some of the boxes I've gotten from AliExpress are not that pretty. And then shiny diamonds, diamond ancestry, non-ironing, and then 447 DMC colors. So let's get into this. Let's see if I can get this tape off. It's got tape on both ends, so they definitely did not want the ends to come open. Although I did see a video or two where the end had come open in shipping. Mine, luckily enough, did not. So let's see. Oh, that tape's really not wanting to let me get in there. Okay. All right. So, in looking inside my box, at least on this end, I'm not initially seeing that it was crunched at all. Let's pull it out and see if that continues to be the case. This end looks like it's in super good shape. Nothing is crunched at all. This one's maybe a tiny bit crunched, but it does not look like it went into my drill field whatsoever. So let's go ahead and get this unrolled a little bit. Okay. So right away I'm seeing a little bit of puckering right there. Can you see that right in the center there? A little bit of puckering. Doesn't look like it's too bad. It may work its way out when I'm able to you know, get this laid out for a bit. But we'll see how the glue field looks. So we open this up here. Okay, so we've got a nice big bag of diamonds. I really like this right off the bat. The printing on those bags is a really large size, so that's going to be really nice. It's going to be super easy to identify which one that is. It looks like it gives me the number of the color from the key, the DMC number, and how many, what the weight of the bag actually is. I don't think I've received any diamonds that had the actual weight on there. We'll take a closer look at those in a minute. Oh, some people got them and some people didn't. I'm not quite sure what the rhyme or the reason was with that, but I did get the pen. It's got, oh, pretty sparkly pink drills inside it. At least they look like drills. Those are crystal. Those are really pretty. It's got the super, super pointy tip, and my wax end here is a little bit squished. Looks like it slid around a little bit and you know, went up against the side. I have a couple of these. I've never really used them. It's sure pretty. I might play with it a little bit, or one of my residents here at the shelter has really gotten into diamond painting, but she also does her own nails, so maybe I will pass this along to her as a gift. I like to be able to do nice little things for the residents when I can, so this may end up going to my one of the residents here at the house, because I don't think I'll really use it for diamond painting. But I'm very appreciative, and I'm very appreciative of that because a free gift was given to me. I have something to give to one of my residents. So then we've got our tool kit, crinkles, okay. We've got the standard pink pen with a, I don't know, a 9 or a 10 placer. Does it say on them? It doesn't look like this has anything on them, but a really nice large placer. So that'll be really handy for some of my bigger pieces that I work on, like the path. I have a tendency to use them all the time. It's got a small chunk of wax. For most kits, this would be, you know, as you guys know, this would be plenty of wax. So sometimes I think companies go almost overboard on the wax that they send us. I'm glad that I got to watch other people unbox these, because I already know that this is double-sided adhesive. That's going to be really cool to have, just in case I ever need it. Hopefully I won't need it for this canvas. And then we've got, you know, kind of the standard, regular metal tweezers. You know, these work pretty well. I've passed a lot of these on to my residents as well, so that they can, you know, use them with their smaller diamond paintings and, you know, have a spare. So that's really nice. So, oh, and then the small green boat with no cutout, which definitely is not my favorite, but it works. So you could definitely purchase this kit and have everything you need. Okay, now for this painting. This painting is a 60 by 60. It was advertised with it's square drills. It was in a section that said round diamond paintings. So I really thought that I was going to be getting a round canvas, and I thought that would be kind of cool. In just looking at this already, I can tell you that's not what this is. This is square. Maybe it's got a round shape on it or something. I don't know. This one is 60 by 60. It has 34 colors, and it is a mandala. Let's see if I can get this up here close enough. It's a real small thumbnail. Hopefully you guys can see from that thumbnail what that's going to look like. The key, one thing I'm noticing is the key is very, very small, and the key is only on one side. So that's a, you know, I prefer it for my keys to be a little bit larger, and especially if they're going to be this small, to be on both sides. So they are numbered 1 to 34. The symbols look pretty basic. I'm not really seeing anything that repeats itself, so I don't think, let's see if I can get you guys to look at those. I don't think there's anything in those symbols that I'm going to have trouble, you know, telling them apart. I'm not seeing anywhere, you know, there's arrows pointing various different ways or anything like that. That always kind of really annoys me. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this all in frame for you guys to see everything. I don't know. I don't think I am with a 60 by 60 size in the space that I have to film in, but let's try to peel this back a little bit and take a look at the canvas and the drill field. So a couple of other things too. I wanted to tell you why I chose this particular painting. I have an office mate who works in, we share an office, and his name is Jason. He's actually a subscriber to my channel. If you're watching, hi Jason. Hi. I'm making you famous right now. But Jason is a supporter of my diamond painting. He's a supporter of my channel. He even had some of his family members watch my videos and subscribe to my channel. So I wanted to do a diamond painting for our office. And so, like I said, I thought this was going to be a round painting, so I'm a little bit disappointed to see that it's not. It's definitely a square painting. Square drills and, you know, square canvas. But I wanted to do one of the round ones, at least what I thought was going to be round. And I let Jason choose the image. So I told him that I kind of wanted to do a mandala. And so he chose one with some colors that we thought would look good in our office. He liked the reds and the blues. Okay, so with my lighting in here, I don't know, are you guys seeing that? This is gonna be pretty. Oh my gosh, it's huge. Oh, it is gonna be pretty. Definitely not what I thought it was going to be, but it will be gorgeous. Look at that. I think that will be a really pretty piece to have in our office. Let's see, how far am I going this way? So as I'm pulling this back, I'm not seeing any problems or issues with my glue so far. Like I said, there were a couple of puckers on the back. I'm not really seeing them too much as I'm pulling my paper back, so I may need to just sort of iron the back of it, or lay this flat for a bit. Oh wow. Okay, so It's not really round, but because of this area down here, and let's see if I can move this around just a little bit. This area up here, it's going to look like it's going to be round. That's going to be kind of cool. So the symbols that I'm seeing right now are looking really clear, very clear. Because of the colors, I think it looks a little bit muted, but I think I definitely will want to use a light pad with that, but I think once I'm using a light pad, I won't have any problem. I did just spot one thing that worries me a little bit. Down here, there's a really definite line where it looks like my glue overlaps. Do you see that line? I think you guys might be able to just see it while it's laying there. I'm not sure. It's right there. Let's see if I can bring that up a little bit closer. Or I know, maybe I'll zoom in. Let's see if I can. You'll have to excuse my reach if you see my hand. But can you see that right here? You see where that glue kind of, and then I'm getting my shirt on the canvas. Oh, right there. You can see it. I can see an area where my glue is overlapping. And actually right here, and I'm not in frame, right there, there's the tiniest little amount of bubbling. Using my nail, I've pretty much just doing that already smoothed that down. So, I mean, it looks pretty good. I've never had one that looked like it was overlapping quite as much as that does. See that in there? But I don't really think it will affect anything. I don't know. When I start it, I'll have to look at that a little bit more, but I think it will be okay. All right. Let me flip this around so I can pull up the other side. And it's a mandala, and it's a, never know if I'm saying that right. It's a mandala. It's a mandala, and it's round, so it's not really going to matter which direction I show you this. This has, the paper's cut in 2 sections. Oh shoot, and I just ripped it. I had a feeling I was going to do that. But the sections were, there's one great big huge piece of this cover paper, and then a smaller strip. And interestingly enough, that's right where the glue is overlapped. So I'm not sure if that's something that just kind of happens, or if it's because of the 60 by 60 size. It's really interesting. I think somebody else has pointed it out, but I find it very interesting that down here, one of these symbols is just a blank square with a white background. I think that might be 310. Let me take a look. 5 is, yep, 310. Right down here, it's just a white square. And all my white squares are going to be 310. So, yeah, it's looking, let's see. Let me zoom you back out again. Hang on. Yeah, it's looking pretty good on this side. I'm not seeing any huge problems. The glue is very, very sticky. Looks like good quality glue. Let's see. I think that I will definitely be giving this one an iron. even though it says on the back, no iron. I think I might have to because of those sort of puckers in the back there. So, wait a minute. I think it's this side that I need to pull back here. Okay. I'm confusing myself. Don't mind me. This is the side that needs to come up. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything major going on down here either. Yeah, I think this is going to be pretty. I think it's going to be a nice in the office piece. I didn't get my paper back down just exactly. Let's see if I can get it to line up any better than that. Give me just a second. That's a little better. Not completely, but I think it'll be okay. So yeah, I wanted to flip this over and look at it one more time. Yeah, do you see this here in the back? That's a bit puckered. So I probably will have to do some ironing. And then, oh, I'm seeing some puckers form here too. But that almost looks like the way I put my paper down. Let's see. Yeah, that's better. I think once I'm done with this, I'll get this into a really open area and make sure that I've got this as you know, good as I can. I think I'll iron right here. So yeah, so I think in the description box, or at the end of this video, when I put the information about how long it took, I will also let you guys know what this piece would have cost had I purchased it. Because of course, this was a gift to me from this new company in exchange for my review. So I want to take a look at these drills. I'm not going to do an inventory. An inventory wouldn't even be possible unless I were to sort of, you know, count all the different colors. I'm not going to do that right now. At the end of this video, I will also let you know if anything appears to be missing. So I am loving these colors, these teals and these blues, the reds, the magentas. Yeah, this is going to be a fun piece to work on. I think it'll look really nice in our office. So that's pretty much it, you guys. At the end of this video, I will let you know how much I cost, how long I had to wait, how much this would cost, and whether or not all my drills were here. For my first impression, I would have to say it came to me pretty quickly, so I'm happy with that. I'm not seeing any issues with this piece that I don't, you know, kind of frequently see in some of the AliExpress pieces that that I get. The drill quality, the drills do have dimples on the back. I'm not noticing any knobbly bits, but in my opinion, you're never really able to tell until you get, you know, to where you're working on them. So hopefully nothing on this will pop. Oh, that's such a pretty teal. Yeah, this has got some really pretty colors. I think it'll be a fun piece to work on. The glue quality is good. It is going to take a little bit of ironing. The toolkit could be a little bit better. The only thing that I would say that I would prefer that it had was maybe a 3-placer in it and a white boat. The cost on it is maybe a little bit high because really I think what I'm seeing so far is quality that's really similar to AliExpress. So I will reserve my judgment as far as how much this was going to cost, because, you know, for something that's you know, about the same quality as something I could get elsewhere, hopefully I wouldn't be paying too much more for that. But I'll let you know how I feel about that at the end of this video. So I am going to go check into those things, and I will see you soon. It'll only feel like a minute for you guys. So I'll be back. Hey guys, right here in the middle, I wanted to insert something that I figured out after I had ended my video. When I was getting ready to put everything away, I realized that in the center where I have this buckling on my canvas, which now that I've got my paper smoothed out, I haven't completely put this down on the floor, so it's on a real hard surface, and, you know, worked really hard at making sure my cover paper is flat, which will help, but it's already kind of working itself out, so it's not looking too bad. But I realized that this area right in the center that's a little bit pinched and buckled is right where the box was damaged in shipping. So that's something that you guys, with, you know, your experience, have probably already figured out. It is something that I wanted to share with Victoriasmoon, is that if, I don't know, maybe if this had been on a foam roller, or, you know, had some bubble wrap in the packaging, I don't know, maybe around the boxes, something, I think that the canvases would come without that puckering and buckling in the middle. So I just wanted to share that with them and share that with you guys. So coming up next will be my inventory. Thanks for watching. Okay, so I'm back, and I did do my inventory, and I'm happy to say all of my drills are here. They're really pretty colors. I think this is really going to be a nice piece. Unfortunately, I won't really know if I have enough because they're weighed, so I'm just going to do what Ella says and trust the process and just believe that I have enough here. I looked it up, and I ordered this piece on July 22nd. I got my tracking number on July 27th, and today is July 31st, and I received it sometime this afternoon. It was here waiting for me when I got home from work. So I guess that's the 22nd to the 30th would be 8, so about 9 days. Or the 22nd to the 30th would be 8 days, and then one more. Yeah, so about 9 days to get it, which is pretty good. That's a lot better than, you know, what I would have waited for most things on AliExpress. I also looked at what the normal price for this would be if the painting was not on sale, and it looks like it would be about $34.99. Now, I'm not sure if it's euros or pounds. I'm not quite sure about that. This is a company that's based out of the UK. The website, which I will link below in the description box, is victoriasmoon.co.uk. So this is a company that's based out of the UK. So I think I would have, in American dollars, I would have paid a little bit more for that. I'm not quite sure how much. I don't know how that all works. But I'm thinking probably, you know, we'd probably be looking about in the $40 range. Now, this is a 60 by 60, I think. That's one other thing I wanted to do real quick, is measure this. And the width is right on 60. And this one looks like it may be a little bit more than 60. Let's see. Having trouble getting right to the edge on this. Yeah, we're just a little bit over 60. So just about a quarter of a centimeter past 60. So The so the size that they sold me was, the pasting size is 60 by 60. I had actually sent an email about another piece that I'm thinking about purchasing, because like so many of the other creators have said, I want to try a piece that's not sent to me free for review and just see how that goes. The piece that I'm thinking about, I fell in love with. I'm having an emotional week, so it's quite expensive. It will be the most expensive painting I've ever purchased, but I really want it. So I think I may just go ahead and treat myself to that. So I'm going to be doing that. So I had sent them an email, and she did tell me that the size advertised was the pasting size. For all the videos I've seen, I believe that probably with all of these paintings, it is going to be the pasting area and not the canvas. So for 60 by 60, is that a good deal? You know, I don't know. I have to say that I'm really going to have to see how this works up. How much I have to fight with those, you know, like I said, I am going to have to iron this. I won't know if I'll have any problems with popping drills. That's one of the reasons why I didn't want to do a round. I wanted to do a square. Because if I was going to have any issues with popping drills, I wanted to know that and be able to tell you guys. But also, as you guys know, I like to do squares. So, I'm really grateful to this company for allowing me to do this. I'm really excited to get started on it. It's really kind of fun that my office work buddy, Jason, who, like I said, has been supportive of my YouTube channel and my diamond painting and all that kind of stuff, kind of chose this. I think this is going to look really good in our office. I think the size is going to be amazing. It's going to go with another painting that he has in there, which I don't like so much, but I tolerate that painting. It's a whole story. Maybe I'll tell you. Maybe I'll tell you that when I start doing this video. So my plan is to start working on this video just as soon as I finish up, or maybe not. I think, as you guys might know, I'm working on another piece, my Diamond Art Club, Who He Says I Am, and it's definitely a piece that commemorates my daughter. Her birthday's on Saturday. I think I will work on that at least until Saturday, at least through Saturday. And then after that, I think I might start this, and I might kind of do them both. I've kind of given up on the idea of trying to get that finished before her birthday, or before the end of her birthday. I think I'm going to have to content myself with maybe finishing it by the end of August. But I want to get started on this as soon as possible and get this done and get a review out for Victoriasmoon. So I'm excited to do that. I will definitely be doing at least one whip and chat. And maybe I'll tell you the story about that painting that Jason has hanging in our office that I'm not so crazy about. It's a good story, though. You guys, it's a really good story. So once again, thanks to Victoriasmoon for allowing me to do my very first official They Asked For It review. Thanks to you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video, and hopefully that'll be real soon. Have a wonderful evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it is when you're watching this, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.